The Lucas County Sheriff's Office has opened an investigation into 2 of its deputies. The 2 will remain on active duty for now. This comes after the deputies are accused of harassing a Toledo man that turned out to be the case of the wrong address. Michael Sandlin joins us live in studio with more. So, Mike, how exactly did this mistaken identity situation play out?
Melissa, the 2 deputies showed up to David Rumberger's home last week. He says as soon as he opened the door, they asked if he was Corey Stazenbach. While he insisted he wasn't, that's when, according to him, the situation started getting out of hand. Captured on David Rumberger's Ring camera video, you can see the 2 men at his door a little after 11 a.m.
I step out the door. I notice that they have like some dog to bounty hunter badges on.
Those bounty hunter badges actually signifying the pair are Lucas County Sheriff's deputies. While the video has no audio, Rumberger says the deputies seem to only have one thing on their mind.
I asked them what's up, and they said they were looking for somebody, Corey Stutenbacher.
Or rather, Corey Stazenbach. Property records show she hasn't lived there since 2012. Rumberger still gets her mail from time to time, but he says he's never met her or has any idea who she is. But Rumberger says the 2 deputies were convinced he was Stazenbach.
I was like, look, I'm not that person. My name's David Rumberger. I'm going to go back in my house. And as you can obviously see on the video, once I reached for the door, the second gentleman, he lunged at me.
That's when all 3 men stay out of sight of the camera for nearly 30 seconds.
Slammed me up against this wall right here and began to choke me. I got to the point where, you know, I couldn't breathe for a moment, and I think just natural self instinct took over.
Rumberger says he started to fight back and says that's how he got his cut on his chin. He says the scuffle was broken up after his dad begged everyone to stop, and his wife Heidi stepped in.
Then I went inside, I grabbed his wallet, got his ID, and brought it out to him, and then they looked at the cameras and they were like, do those cameras work? And his dad said yes, and then they left.
Now Rumberger says he's looking into what can be done to hold the department accountable.
I could have been seriously injured, and they just walked away and didn't say sorry and acted like it was no big deal. Another Tuesday.
Rumberger filed an internal affairs report with the sheriff's office last week. However, the sheriff's office told me they were still unable to contact him as recently as this morning. So I went down to the jail and shared the Ring camera video and the interview to try to get the ball rolling for both parties. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin with WTOL 11.